Guys, welcome back to my channel. This is a Thursday of the second week of January. I'm in what will be flat one right now. It's a little bit of a tip down here because we've worked from the top down, and this is what typically happens where there needs to be a space for material when it comes into the building. Excuse me. This is the ground floor. So it's like, for example, we've got the flashing for the roof there, the boxes, the roof's on, they're on with that right now. We've got one more Velux just there that needs to go in. We've got all the plasterboards here. Someone's plastered on top, but yeah, all the boards here, which need to be taken upstairs because we're going to be starting to board tomorrow. We've just erected this stud wall here, partition. We finished building this wall, partition between this flat and the flat next door. Northern Power Grid are coming next week because we're going to be bringing in a 3-phase cable. That'll be done soon. It won't be done next week, but they're just coming for a quick site visit to make sure that we've dug down deep enough to bring in the conduit, the corrugated conduit for their armoured cable to go into the cellar, which is just through here. So this will be blocked off when we finish because this here is a bathroom for flat one. Anyway, before I wrap this all up, let's go and have a look upstairs. Not much change in here, but in the bathroom there has been a bit of change. So this bathroom's been done as well also. Needs a good clean. Shower tray is in, goes in before the walls are done, but it goes in. You don't always have to, but I like to put it in. So it sits on top of the tiles. I know the floor's very firm, it should be firm anyway. It's got cement board on the floors. So that's one bathroom. Then if we walk through, and go into bathroom in flat 3. We've started the boarding in here, boarded the floors, so we just need to get this wall boarded out, board out this and across there, and that's another bathroom for the tilers to jump on. This will be the first room to be completed. As you can see, the bathroom is already finished, so it's already been tiled. It's not been finished, we haven't second fixed with the bathroom furniture in there yet. But we're not far off, are we? It's all starting to come together now, so really pleased with the progression. So it's a weekend, but I thought I'd pop back down here, just have a quick look because next week it's going to be a really busy week. I've got the plasterer starting, I've got the electrician coming in to make some alterations. I'll go into that soon. I've got the joiner here who's doubling up with the plasterer. He's going to do a lot of the boarding, and then I've got a few labourers. So, sorry, I've got the roofers as well here. And we've got some brickwork, some masonry work that needs to be done on the roof. It's going to be a busy Monday, so I thought let me just pop down here today. It's the third week? No, it's the second week. So it's the second week of January. It feels like 3 weeks, but it's been only 2 weeks. But we've done quite a lot in the last 2 weeks. But yes, so the electrician has to come back. The reason why the electrician's got to come back is because it's our fault. The plans have slightly changed now. It's really important when you're doing a project to get the plans down tight before you even start a project. So we started the project with the plans that were provided to us, but changes were made from the initial plans that were given to us. So I hold my hands up that it's my fault for not really focusing in and looking at the kitchen plans to see what had changed. But things were moved around, and like I said, I only thought that it was the kitchens in the floors downstairs that were being moved around, but actually this one was moved as well. I had a bit of a brain freeze on Friday evening, or a meltdown, is probably a better term to use, on Friday when I looked at the plans and I realised that the oven and the cooker is actually being switched from there to over here, and where the sink is currently, which was there on the original plans. I'll pop up the plans now, so let me just show you the original plans that were provided to me. So I'll put those up now, so you're not going to see me any longer, you just see the plans. And now I'll show you the plans for the new proposed plans that were given. Now with these new ones, I didn't realise there were any changes, so it was just a case of me forwarding that onto the electrician, and he did his first fix electrics based on the new plans. But the plumbing had already been done, the first fix plumbing had already been done, all the sud work was already done by the time these changes were proposed and were passed through to me. All the waste goes out through the back of the building, and the only drains at the front of the building are rainwater. Having the sink at this end over here won't really be possible, because you can see this pipe in the background here. So with this pipe, it goes all the way through to the rear of the building. I'll pop up some photographs now so you can see. So I've uploaded all these photos onto Track My Renovation, and that's why I use Track My Renovation, because it's a centralised space where everyone can just check what's going on with the project. So it's not just for me as a project manager, but I can send that to my client, I can send that to the contractors that work on the job, but it keeps everyone in the loop on it. And another useful thing about it, or not useful, but something to highlight, is the fact that you can't do cowboy-ish work. Now I've just made up that word, but you can't be a bit of a rogue and just go, right, I'll just tap onto the rainwater pipe, no one will see, I'll hide it. I was perplexed on a Friday. I was thinking, how am I going to work this one out? How am I going to get the waste from the kitchen sink all the way to the back of the building without it being an issue? And I came up with an idea. Now, my whole Friday evening was written off because of this. And when I show you the idea, or I'll show you the change that I decided to make, you'll think, well, why didn't that take 5 minutes? But it does rack your brain, these things, because I thought another thing when I looked at the drawings, it's only when you really analyse a drawing and you look at it, bear in mind, I've got a team of contractors, I've got not only this project going on, other things going on within the business, other smaller spruce ups and maintenance work that we do. So I'm always getting calls saying this roof's leaking, this has happened, this is, you know, so and so's not coming today, can you get someone to cover them, you know. So I've always got something going on, so it's not just this project that I'm working on, and so that's why my attention is sometimes taken away. But another thing I realised when I really looked at the drawings is that there's only an under-counter fridge freezer. Now this is a 2-bedroom apartment, and 2 people aren't going to be able to get cramming all their pizzas and fish fingers and bags of chips and what have you. They're not going to be able to cram that into one of those little box freezers that are inside fridges that are underneath the counter. So we're a 2-bedroom apartment with 2 tenants. We need to get a bigger fridge freezer, or we need to get a fridge freestanding under counter and next to a freezer under the counter. So I've jigged things around. So again, I'll highlight it on the new plans. And bear in mind, I just knocked up this plan just by editing it on my phone, so it's not done on any high-tech equipment where I've just edited this drawing. I just took the original, not the original drawing, but the revised drawing, and then I just edited that on my phone. So that's a wrap for another week, second week of January. Let's hope by the end of January, which will probably be my next video, you see some massive progress from this last video. You never know, I might have this kitchen in, we might have that bathroom fitted, fingers crossed. I think it'll take, I've only got one plaster up here. He's going to get some help with the plasterboarding, but it's only one man, so hopefully this is all completed within the next 10 working days, fingers crossed. And then that will take us up to January. So guys, thank you for tuning in once again. Keep checking in every now and then with these videos. You'll see the progress, you'll see what I'm doing, you'll get an idea of what Track My Renovation is about the more you tune in to what I'm doing. It's very hard to understand the concept, I know, but I'm trying to change the industry. In short, I'm trying to encourage people to take photographs of everything they do, and that's because so much can go wrong, and it's to hold yourself account as well as a client or a project manager or the leading contractor on a project. It's holding you account. If you take a load of photographs and you upload them onto a platform like Track My Renovation and have good communication with your client, for example, or as a customer you have a good communication with your contractor, that's the most important thing. And I think Track My Renovation, in my opinion, just supports all the dialogue that's built up. Some people don't like to talk. Photographs speak 1,000 words. So keep following this journey. And guys, until next time, you take care. See you later. Bye bye.